So just the one hen pheasant in the end. Took some getting though. There was about 6 of them, and they were just giving me the run around, to be honest. And it is a problem with pheasants, because pheasants don't like flying. And what will happen is you'll see them along the hedgerow, and as you approach them, they just leg it. And what you're trying to get them to do is go and find some cover, because when they're comfortable and there's some cover, they'll stop. And then obviously you can walk up on them, and once you get really close, they'll fly, and you can let them have it, basically. So yeah, finally got that in the end. It is a bit knocked about though, because I've got these very old plastic wad cartridges. They're about 30 years old that I got cheap, and they really hit hard. So yeah, I'll have to see really. Once we get the chest off him, we'll see how eatable he is. If he's not, then you know, he'll do for some ferret food. But speaking of those cartridges, I had one that just wouldn't go off. As in, I had a pheasant right up in, you know, fairly close to me, and it was like click. And I'm like, what the hell? I thought there was something wrong with the gun. So I sort of cocked it, tried it again, click. I let the hammer fall on it about 3 times, and it just wouldn't go off. So I'll have to dispose of that, basically. But it is something to bear in mind, because if that does happen to you, make sure you keep the barrel pointing in a safe direction for at least, I don't know, 20 seconds, because there can be a delay. If there's some moisture in there on the primer and it's smouldering, then yeah, it might still go off, and so you don't want to just stick it in your pocket and have it go off in your pocket, ideally. But yeah, there we are. The other thing you might have noticed, which could be controversial amongst some of you, is the red dot sight that I've got on my shotgun at the moment. It's really just a bit of a test, because some people have been raving about it on the Pigeon Watch forums, and as far as I can gather, really, it's a question of if you've got a gun that doesn't fit you very well, which my over and under, to be honest, doesn't. I should get it fixed, but I never seem to get round to it. But if it doesn't fit you very well, it kind of fixes that problem, because 99% of people who have a fit problem, they have a problem with the cant. So when they're shouldering the gun, they're either looking too low or they're looking too high. And if you're looking too high and you can't get behind it, that red dot is quite handy, because if you do shoulder it looking down the rib, you can't see the dot. And as soon as it comes down, the red dot comes up, and the red dot kind of compensates for where it's going. Now, I haven't found it as like a cure-all. Like it's not been amazing, because I'm probably not really hitting any more than I otherwise would have done. But it's a question of practice, and it does work. I have patterned it, so I'm going to keep on with that for a little while and sort of, you know, see how I get on with it. In other news, some of you guys might remember an old guy who lives in the wood, and I think it was last Christmas I took him round some smoked pigeon breasts, you know, sort of to keep him going. And yeah, he's gone now. Now, I asked the guy, one of the guys at the farm. He doesn't really know where he's gone. But then I saw him down the road, now hanging out by someone's house. So I don't know if somebody's taken pity on him and let him move in or whatever. But regardless, that wood used to have loads of roe deer in it, and there are the odd roe deer on this property. But since he moved in, you know, you just see them very occasionally. As before, you used to see them loads, because you get a big group of them hanging out in that wood. So maybe now they'll move back. So keep your eyes open for that. Other than that, I'm going lamping tonight, and I'm going on 2 different permissions. In fact, the one I was just on this morning, and another one. And I'm going to have just a bit of a nosy around, see if I can knock down a rabbit or 2. I did go out last weekend, because I'm trying to test this new lamping system I've got. Some of you guys might have seen on Instagram the lamp I've had sent to me from this guy in China. And so obviously I'm keen to make him a video, because you know, that's why he sent it to me. And yeah, I went out, and it was just the stupidest thing in the world, because really, honestly, don't go out lamping on bonfire night, because it just doesn't work. All you see is rabbits running around going like this, because they're like explosions going on everywhere. So yeah, that really doesn't work. So hopefully I'll have more luck tonight. If I do, there'll be a video up pretty soon. So either way, keep watching.